You told me I could trust you, don't die. I could really use it.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the one and only Mimi here. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead and click that red subscribe button to join my squad. Again, don't mind the background. We are in my other house right now, but we are going to do another client horror story. And if you guys didn't watch my other story time about my horror salon suite, go ahead and watch that so this will make sense. My salon suite is unworkable. Like, I cannot work in there because lately in my area we have been getting 99 plus degree temperatures, and I personally get sick in the heat, and I cannot not be in the AC when these things happen. We have been getting heat warnings and everything. So my salon suite still does not have AC, and this is going on about for like 2 months now. I'm in the process of going ahead and moving my stuff out of there, but since then I have gotten another job at another salon. So I've been working at this salon probably like in the beginning of July, and I pretty much like it. It's cool. I do like that it has its own clientele, and I can also bring my own clientele. I also like that I get paid regardless. Like, I get paid regardless if the person cancels or not. I get paid regardless if they don't like their hair or not. I just get paid regardless. And at this time, like, I really need that, like, because of recession and everything. Like, I really need that. For the fresh air to work in an environment that is actually enjoyable, that things actually work properly, that it's clean, that there's AC, and that my clients are comfortable. That is my main part. Like, that is me. Like, if you know me, like, I wouldn't care about myself. I care about my clients. Like, if my clients are comfortable, then I'm comfortable. If my clients are good, I'm good. And that's all that I wanted for me, because at the end of the day, whatever was happening at my suite and that management and all that other stuff, they're not going to blame management. They're going to blame me. My clients are going to blame me, and they're going to look at me for answers. They're going to tell me they're not comfortable. They're going to tell me they had a bad experience, and they're going to write a review about me, how their experience was terrible because there's no AC. But this place, none of that. I actually had a few of my clients come there, and they were like, it's so much better and it's so much livelier. So woo woo, good about that. Client, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, and it was booked for a silk press. Now, how this salon is set up, I don't really know what I'm getting until I clock in that morning, and then I see my appointments for the day. That's the only thing I really don't like, because I like to plan ahead, and I feel like it's not giving me enough time to plan ahead and set up and do things that I need to do. But cool. She wanted to get a silk press. I've done silk presses a lot of times. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Like, I've been doing silk press. I know the process. I know everything, how it's done. So, you know, I'm getting her, I'm draping her up, I'm asking her questions about her hair, this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. At first, like, when we first initially met, like, she was cool, it was chill, we was having a conversation, and I went ahead and took her to the shampoo bowls. Now, once I got her to the shampoo bowls, that's when her true color showed, because like, she got me alone, even though there was only one other stylist that was working there with me at the time. Like, majority is just me, but there is like a couple of stylists that will be there sometimes, but 9 times out of 10 it's just me. So she, you know, she's asking me, oh, are you a master stylist? And I'm like, no. And she goes, oh my god. And I'm just like, because how this is, like, if you're a master stylist, at the end of the day, like, it's not how you would think it is, like, state board wise. How this is basically, oh, you got another class and a certification, and you met a threshold of services or whatever. But at the end of the day, like, we're all still on the same level. We all still have the same amount of knowledge, if that makes sense. Like, that's why we're licensed and stuff. So she was kind of like making me feel bad for not being a master stylist, even though a master stylist at this salon, you charge more, and a lot of people will already be complaining about the prices and how they don't want to pay this. So if I was a master stylist, you wouldn't have paid that price because you wanted to complain about it. So I'm confused. But I tell her no, and she's like, oh my god, ugh. And then she was like, well, when did you start working here? And I was like, yeah, because like, she knew I was new, because she was like, I haven't seen you around here. And I was like, yeah, I started working here earlier this month. And she was like, oh, really? Oh my god. Like, I don't know what she was trying to do or imply it, but it was really like uncomfortable for me. And so she was like, I'm not your first client, right? And I was like, no. I was like, you're not my first client. I'm just new here, but I'm not new doing hair. Like, I've been doing hair for a long time. I was like, don't worry, you'll be fine. I literally said that to her. I said, don't worry, you'll be fine. And she was like, okay, I'm not gonna worry, but I'm just saying, I need my hair to look good. I need my hair to not be frizzy, and I need this silk press to last. I'm like, okay, I'm aware. Like, I know how to do hair. Like, why else would I be here if I did not know how to do hair? Like, what are you going through? So I'm washing her hair with like the anti-frizz stuff and all that other stuff, because like I'm prepping her hair for an actual silk press. As I'm washing her hair, conditioning her hair, she feels the need to tell me, oh yeah, my hair doesn't need a lot of heat on it because it's very soft and fine, so it doesn't need a lot of heat or it will burn. Who's the stylist? Who is the stylist? Like, I really want to know who's the stylist for real, because I already know that. I could tell by your textures when I'm feeling your hair. I could tell that it's really fine and thin. So why would I put an excessive amount of heat on your hair? Like I said, I'm not new to doing hair. I'm new here. I've been doing hair. I've been doing all types of textures of hair. Relax, you're in good hands. I know what I'm doing. So I'm like, I know, I'm aware. I don't really typically use a lot of heat on hair like yours anyway. Like, I'm just trying to reassure her that I know what I'm doing. Like, do you want to do it yourself? Like, I'm really confused. Like, it be the people who be watching 1 or 2 YouTube videos and swear they know how to do hair. I'm so confused about it. But you know, you got the wrong person. Right idea though. So I'm drying her hair and I'm just getting her to my station or whatever. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, I gotta get her in and out, because she's gonna feel the need to tell me how to do my job and everything like that. Basically, like, she came into the appointment doubting me and like trying to put me down because I'm not a master stylist, or because she thinks I don't know what I'm doing or something like that. Just because I'm new here, you think I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I didn't. Basically, you have to basically audition to be as a stylist at the salon. So like, what are you talking about? So I'm drying her hair, I'm doing all the silk press, you know. We made a few chit chat, but I'm cutting that stuff so short because I don't really want to talk to you, because you already don't have faith in me. You're not believing me, and I don't really want to talk to you because you're being really rude and aggressive to me for what, and you're making me uncomfortable. But if I messed your hair up, then you would feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta really be careful and really like be respectful when you talking to people who are servicing you, because at the end of the day, how this salon is set up, I could refuse service or give you to somebody else and I would still get paid. Like, it's really nothing. It's really nothing to me, honestly. So it's like, I would allow me to do my job. Allow me to do my job how I need it to be. Like, I really don't understand what the whole aggressiveness was, because I felt really uncomfortable, and I did go ahead and talk to my manager about that, because I did not appreciate it. Because like, you wouldn't want me to come to your job and try to tell you what to do at your job when you know what you're doing. You've been doing it for years. So why, as a hairstylist or lash tech or nail tech, is it different? It's not making sense, sweetie. So I did her hair and I still pressed it out. Like, it was nice, it was giving everything. And then she goes, wow, oh my god, it's so silky straight, I love it. And she was like, I just hope this lasts. And I'm asking her, well, do you wrap your hair at night? And she goes, no. And I was like, well, that's why your silk presses is not, you know, lasting. You have to wrap your hair in order for styles to last. Like, you can't just go to bed thinking, and you wake up and you think it's going to stay like that. So you wanted to tell me my job and how to do hair. I'm going to tell you what you need to do at home, and it's up to you if you want to do it or not, and if your silk press lasts or not. Like, it's really that, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people be so, like, being a cosmetologist is so much more than just knowing how to do hair, and people don't understand it. That's why everybody be trying to tell you how to do your job. So she was like, oh, silky straight, so good, I'm gonna remember that. No, you're not gonna remember that, because you came into the appointment thinking I didn't know what I was doing, because I'm not a master stylist, and you wanted to put me down because of that. No, you can book with somebody else. I'm not doing it. At my salon suite, I had a lot of people, you know, come into there questioning me and this, that, and the other. I really, like, at this salon, I don't have to deal with that. If a client gives me something like a hard time and they want to curse me out, I grab my manager, and my manager will politely handle that, and I have nothing to do with that. That's why I love this salon, because when it was at my suite, I had to deal with the riffraff, I had to deal with the crazies, I had to deal with all that. No, I'm gonna grab my manager, because that's what she gets paid to do, to deal with customers. I don't. I'm just a hairstylist. I just do the hair, and I go about my day. But yeah, you guys, that was a little, I guess, update, my client horror story at the new salon. Other than that stuff and other things that I might tell later on, I pretty much like it here. Like, it's pretty good. It's a good atmosphere. Everybody pretty much gets along. But you know me, I stick to myself anyway. But you guys want more client horror stories, go ahead, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye.